Peace and love, everybody. Welcome to the Plant Pusher Podcast. My name is Nicolo Massa. On this episode, we're going to be talking about mental health and how you can get your mindset right so you can really get your health and your wellness right. Let's dive in.
Welcome to the Plant Pusher Podcast with Nicolo Massa. We're on a mission to bring people back to the garden. Let's go back to the garden.
Man, I love that intro. Peace and love, everybody. Welcome to the Plant Pusher Podcast. Again, my name is Nicolo Massa. I'm on a mission to promote the plant-based lifestyle worldwide so we can help our communities to heal, to protect animals, and to restore our beautiful planet. Now, listen, today's topic is mental health. And I say that our podcast and our mission behind Plant Pusher is to help our communities to heal, right? Well, a big part about healing, a big part about, overcoming the things that you're going through, whether it's in your physical health, in your mental health, in your life, is your mental health. How are we overcoming our mental health? And I think this is a huge topic, especially after what the world's gone through over the last 9 months with the coronavirus shutdowns, with people getting sick, with these viruses spreading, all these bad news spreading, right? So I want to really tackle mental health in this episode. And to be honest with you, I don't care if one person's watching or a million people are watching. I'm going to go in and give all the game that I've got, because even if there's only one person watching, that might change their life, and that's why I'm doing this. So let's get into it. So mental health, right? Something for me that I've really benefited from in terms of my mental health is meditation. Now, for myself, I'm not the type that can sit there and meditate without falling asleep. To be honest with you, the second I sit down and I start calming my mind and I start getting into a meditation, boom, I'm out like a light. Boom, I'm starting to fall asleep. Boom, I'm off into another world, right? So something that's really helped me out is guided meditation. Now, you can sit there and you can go through YouTube and you can look up all different kinds of guided meditation, and you can spend your time and energy looking for a meditation coach or somebody that really resonates with you, and you listen to that meditation. For me, listening to meditation on YouTube is really hard because I don't pay for the YouTube Pro, so it's the worst thing in the world when you sit there and it's not the worst thing in the world, but it feels like it when you're in that moment, when you're in that meditation and you're really focused and you're doing your thing, and then you hear an ad. Right? It's the worst thing. It's the worst thing. So what I do is I use an app called Headspace. What Headspace is it's like a bunch of different guided meditations that allow you to meditate on different topics like overcoming anger or finding gratitude or self-esteem or, a whole bunch of different options, a whole bunch of different topics. And for me, it's really helpful because, like I said, it is a guided meditation. So as I go through the meditation that's on a specific topic, not only when I'm done does it track the amount of time that I've meditated so far, but it lets me know my streak, right? It lets me know, okay, I'm on a roll. I've been meditating every day for 17 days. Okay, wow, look at everything else in my life starting to really work itself out. On the days that I miss meditation, or if I go multiple days missing meditation in a row, it really starts to weigh on me, and I start to see certain things falling around me, and that wouldn't normally be an issue if I was meditating, but because things are falling down around me and I don't have the mental health and the mental strength that I'm getting from meditation to really weather the storm, you know what I'm saying, or ride the wave, it seems like the things that fall down around you can really take you out and really knock you down. So my recommendation to anybody that's listening to this podcast that really truly is on a mission to heal their mind, body, and their spirit, right? And they're looking towards the plant-based lifestyle because they understand that plants heal the mind, that plants and the plant-based lifestyle heal the body. It's very important for me to stress that you also look towards the mental health side of things, because your mind literally will determine the health of your body and vice versa. If you're pulling through the fast food, if you're pulling through the drive-through every single day, getting fast food, and I say this because I've been there, right? You pull through the drive-through every day to get your food. Eventually, you're going to be pulling through the drive-through to get your pills. And then you end up pulling through and driving through your entire life, living in that drive-through, living in the drive-through. Right? So what I want to share with you is that in the times where I've had the lowest self-esteem and the shittiest diet, the rest of my life was falling apart. In the times where I've had a really clean diet and I've been meditating and I've been really focusing on my mental health and I've been really focusing on getting my mindset right so I can go throughout the day and I can work towards my goals and I can really weather the storm and really ride any wave that gets thrown my way, meditation, hands down, has been the thing that has helped me to get my mindset right and to continue moving forward when I feel like I'm getting beat down and beat up, right? So I'm going to open this up to Q&A. If anybody's got any questions on the live stream here on Facebook, on YouTube, or Instagram, let me know. And if you're watching this on the Replay Squad, definitely message me either on Facebook or Instagram at Plant Pusher and let me know, how you're liking this episode so far. something that's interesting that I just saw in the grocery store, and I want to plant this seed with y'all, and then I'm gonna wrap this up because I want to get in the habit of, getting in and getting out, dropping a good word and getting out, planting a seed, watering it a little bit and getting out. I don't think anybody's got the time to listen to a 45-minute podcast, and to be honest with you, I don't think I'm in the flow yet to believe that somebody's going to listen to this podcast for 45 minutes on the first couple episodes. So I'm going to keep it short and sweet. I'm going to bring you the good word. I'm going to plant the seed, and I want to get in and out, right? And I'm going to give you something that you can use to benefit your life right here, right now, today, and use it today, right? So I'm going to plant this seed with you, water the seed about mental health one more time, and then I'm going to roll out. So I was just in the grocery store getting some food to make up for dinner, and I'm walking through the grocery store. I went to go get a gallon of water, and shout out to anybody who's getting super ashy in these wintertime. Man, I'm telling you, I look down at my hands, look at my knuckles, man. I'm telling you, it's just like ash city over here, like super ashy on my knuckles, man. I definitely gotta drink more water. So I went and got a couple gallons of water. Shout out to anybody who's ashy. You need to get some water in your life. And I was telling somebody on Clubhouse the other day that coconut oil, right? That coconut oil is my favorite moisturizer, right? I get out the shower, I put coconut oil on my body, and I feel like I'm in a tropical paradise. And they were like, "Oh, that sounds good. That sounds good." But that coconut oil actually dries out your skin. And I don't know if it's true or if it's placebo effect, but my skin got super dry after that conversation. So shout out to everybody that's ashy out there. Get some water in your life. Get some water in your body. But as I was walking to the grocery store to get this water, right, I walked by the meat section, and I just found that was really interesting, right? I walked by the meat section. I got my water, walked by the meat section. Right after the meat section is the pharmacy. And I'm like, wait a second. And then I keep walking, and right after the pharmacy is all the dairy. And I'm just like, I'll be damned. I'll be damned. I know for a fact this was not on accident. I know for a fact that putting the pills right next to the meat, right next to the dairy was not an accident. It was by design. I'm interested to know what y'all think about that. The fact that out of the entire grocery store, the entire layout, you have the pills right next to the meat and the dairy. Think about that. Think about that. You got the pills right next to the meat and the dairy. Think about that. So that's the seed I want to plant with y'all. I would love to hear your feedback in the comment section below. And as a final note, as a recap, I want to put a high emphasis on mental health. If you're struggling right now with your mental health, if you're depressed, if you're down and out, if you're having dark thoughts, if you want to end it all, if you want to, get angry and snap on somebody, if you want to do anything that is not moving you forward and moving your life forward, I want you to take a hard look in the mirror. I want you to check yourself real fast. I want you to realize, because we can get caught up in these emotions, but it's when we look ourselves in the mirror, it's like, oh damn, it just became real, like, oh damn, I can have all this going on inside my head, but when I look myself in the eyes, when I look myself in the mirror, I see everything that's going on, and I'm like, all right, cool, I got to check myself. All right, cool, I got to pull myself up out of this, right? So that's what I want to let y'all know. If you're struggling in any way with your mental health, and most of us are, especially during the coronavirus pandemic, right? I want to stress to you that go dive into meditation. Go sit down with a Headspace app. I'm sure they have a free trial. That's what I'm recommending because that's what I'm doing, right? I'm doing it each and every day, a couple times a day. And when I'm not, I feel it in my mind, body, and my spirit, in my spirit, right? So go and check out Headspace or check out some type of meditation app or some type of meditation video, and give yourself the time. Give yourself the time to step into a routine of meditation and just see if it helps. Again, it doesn't matter if you have anxiety, depression, anger, if you're stressed out, if you can't sleep, if you have low self-esteem, anything that's not healthy and not productive, which most of us have one of those things, right? If you don't have one of those things and you never had one of those things, you're lying to yourself, right? And that's just my opinion, but hey, prove me wrong, right? Or prove me right. It doesn't matter if you prove me anything, but go check out meditation. Go dive into meditation. Get your mind right and watch how everything else starts to unfold in your favor. So that's the good word for today. That's the seed that's planted. And as you go out into the world, that seed will get watered and it'll grow. And one day you'll find yourself meditating and be like, oh, damn, somebody told me about this thing. And I'm so glad that they did. And in that moment, pass on the message, plant that seed for somebody else, and help somebody else's life to improve for the better. So again, my name is Nicolo Massa. I'm the Plant Pusher. I'm on a mission to promote the plant-based lifestyle worldwide so we can help our communities to heal, to protect animals, and to restore our beautiful planet. This has been the Plant Pusher Podcast, episode on mental health. I invite y'all to share this out with your people, share this out with your family, because we're all going through some shit right now. We're all going through some struggles right now. And it could be this video, it could be this message of telling somebody to meditate, to get into prayer, get into a state of quiet, silence, stillness, and just breathe, focus on your breath, and watch everything, all the problems melt away. This could be the message that changed somebody's life. Be that change agent. Press that share button and get this out to your people. In the meantime, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. If you need anything, feel free to reach out to me. The tees and hoodies for Plant Pusher. Come on, check that out now. www.plantpusher.life. Every shirt sold feeds a free vegan meal to somebody in need. So until the next time, tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'll catch you then. Share this message out. Get a good meditation in. And I'll see y'all here tomorrow, 7 p.m. for the Plant Pusher Podcast. I love y'all. Peace.
Welcome to the Plant Pusher Podcast with Nicolo Massa. We're on a mission to bring people back to the garden. Let's go back to the garden.